Okay, this is going to be another blacked out video. That means no thumbnail, no title, and no description. Whoever finds it, finds it. So today I want to talk about what really is God's temple. I want to apologize in advance because I know some of the things I'm going to say in this video will shake some of your religious beliefs to the core. Also, it may not be the way you would like it to be said. My choice of words, that is. But I got to. So, moving on, what really is God's temple? So I try to tell people we are Adam, even try to tell people they are Eve, just to tell them they are a part of Adam, just to show them they are actually Adam, just to show them Adam is actually God, just to show them God is us, because we are actually God. But they need concrete to stand on. My words aren't enough. The Bible holds their mind. My words only get their blood boiling. So here you all go. 1 Corinthians 3:16, and it says, "Don't you know that you yourselves are God's temple and that God's Spirit dwells within you? If anyone destroys God's temple, God will destroy that person." Okay, so even the people that are kinda awoke think that that means the flesh of our human bodies. But no, God said, and many other in God's favor have said, the flesh is weak. Is God weak? No. So why would our human body be the temple of God? Well, God is thought, and God's temple was Adam, but Adam was God. So the temple of God would be Adam's offspring. But how? The sperm and Adam's offspring. So not the flesh, but the sperm. So the human sperm is God's temple. Okay. So don't you know your sperm cells are God's temple and that God's spirit lives within it? If you destroy your sperm, you are destroying yourself. And if a woman destroys your sperm, I will destroy her. All snaps. Destroying God's temple is abortion. Oh man, using condoms is destroying ourselves. Pulling out some wet at that moment is killing ourselves. And letting our energy go by our own hands is killing ourselves. So let's be careful, fellas, and let's be careful, ladies. If Mary would have forced the miscarriage while having Jesus, she would have been cursed. And if Joseph would have been wasting his own seed or masturbation, God would not have been able to use him. Now, I know people believe that God basically had sex with Mary, but all religious people say is God uses people, so why would he not? But all religious people say God uses people. So why would it not make sense that he used Joseph to create the energy to get Mary pregnant? I heard people saying he never had sex with Mary until after Jesus was born. If you find that scripture, let me know and I will look into it. But for my spirit, at this moment, it says that because Joseph was older and had kids and Mary was young, some say 14, that he maybe didn't want any more kids and condoms wasn't a thing back then. So he pulled out, and when she got pregnant, him being a pull-out king, he wasn't believing it was his child and believing she had cheated. Okay, so was Mary really a virgin? Well, let's just say she was. Okay, so I'm going to run another possibility by you. So maybe she was a virgin. Maybe Joseph was only having anal sex. Sorry for being graphic, but it is what it is. But hey, and when Mary got pregnant, he knew this is not how children normally come. So Joseph was ready to leave, and the angel came and said, "This is God's plan." I'm just saying. Has God ever did a miracle when no being was around, spiritually or physically? I mean, I don't want to shake y'all out y'all beliefs, but if it happens, it happens. Back in those days, women had to be virgins. Okay? Back in those days, women had to be virgins.